Right, I met our next session leader in San Diego, fancy, in spring 2019, where he basically promised me a branded hoodie from Thinkific, who was working at the time, and I never got that hoodie, ever. And now he doesn't work there. But he did introduce us to Thinkific, one of our partners, who have been great, and I'm grateful for that. Now he's with TubeBuddy, Rob Balasabas. His role as a brand evangelist means he can create a lot of video content and helps people create theirs. And you can basically see him pretty much everywhere on people's podcasts and on other people's YouTube channels. He's a great guy. In fact, he's one of only 2 people in the marketing world that I'm friends with on Fortnite. Yeah. I'm not friends with that many people because playing video games with 12-year-olds who aren't in your family is a little bit odd. And a little, so I don't do that. And if you want to be my friend on Fortnite, you need to look out for Dank Teeth. That is my player name, Dank Teeth. Right, we'll be crap together. All right? Rob is based in Vancouver. And he's still there. Because he can't get over here. So what he did for us was pre-record his session. And it being a video guy, you will expect some lovely backdrops and things like that in this next video. So we're going to play you the video of the session that he would have delivered in person. It's one of those COVID things, that we're all getting used to. But there we go. So we can watch it together like a real watch party, but without the comments, right? I mean, maybe we can do the comments. I mean, feel free to heckle or jeer or moan because he's not going to hear you. Okay, you are going to learn an incredible amount about video, though, and the lens of this is really about finding ways in which you can use video to generate further revenue. So it's about pushing the envelope forward a bit. So I want you to just think about that, because for some people it may not feel as relevant to their business as you might think, but try and think of it in terms of how do I take that concept and maybe adapt it to my business. So without further ado, I'll welcome on stage, Rob Balasabas.
Hey everyone, hey Paul, big thank you to you for organizing this conference. Thank you for inviting me to share a few things with everybody here. Nice to meet all of you. My name is Rob Balasabas and I'm just super excited to be here with all of you today. Hopefully you'll learn something from me. Hopefully I can share something with you that's going to be helpful to your business. I wish I was there in person with all of you. I love seeing people. I love talking to people. I love in-person conferences, but just the time that we're in with travel restrictions and everything, I'm not able to make it over there from Vancouver, Canada, where I am at. But hopefully next year or some other time in the future, I would love to see all of you in person. But for today, we're going to be hanging out virtually. And so hopefully, again, you get some value from me here today. I'm going to jump right in because I know that there are tons of amazing speakers and educators here today. And so I respect your time. So I'm going to jump right in and hopefully bring some value to you for the next few minutes that we're going to be together hanging out. All right. So let me share my screen here and we're going to be talking about the 6 revenue streams that every content creator should have in place. But yeah, let's first bring all of the myths about building revenue with your content and videos and all of those things that we tell ourselves, and we use it as an excuse to tell ourselves to not do them. And so the first one is that you need a big audience. That's the first thing we tell ourselves. You know what? I can't do this yet because I have a small audience. All right. So we're gonna prove that wrong, because you can definitely create revenue streams even if you have a new channel, you have a small audience, you can make very good revenue. Okay. The next one is that you need better equipment. Okay. You know what? I can't do this yet. I can't create videos until I have purchased a camera or a DSLR or better lighting or, a better microphone. And, we're constantly watching other content creators and, they have all of these nice equipment, all of these nice, nice gear. And I can't do this yet for my business until I have that. And that's furthest, not like that's the furthest from the truth. There's a lot of amazing content creators that have started to build their business just using their phone. You need to have a solid sales funnel. Now, this is a tough one because a lot of people will probably, sort of fight this back and say, you know what, I don't have a proper landing page. I don't have, my automation set up. You don't need all of that to get started, okay? You can start building revenue streams without a solid sales funnel, okay? You need a perfect business plan, right? As a business owner, yes, you do need a business plan, but when it comes to your content online, when it comes to building the revenue streams online, you don't need a perfect business plan for that. You can build that along the way. And then insert your season, the fall, the summer, September when people are going back to school, Christmas season, the spring is a bad time to start a business. Whatever season you're in, you're always going to tell yourself, hey, this is not a good time to start a business. And you're going to talk yourself out of it. Furthest from the truth, okay? There's too many people in my niche already. There's already too many people doing what I want to do. And we learn as content creators, as entrepreneurs, that we all have our own voice, right? We have a distinct voice that attracts a certain type of person, right? We all have our own experiences. And so you can create content, and even though there's a million other people talking about the same thing or similar topics, you can still do really well, okay? I don't have the skills or knowledge. Now, my time at Thinkific, again, online course platform, I got to talk to a lot of content creators, a lot of people that were selling information, right? Training people. And as long as you are one step ahead of your audience, your students, then you have some value to give them. And that value is something that they will pay for. Okay. So again, furthest from the truth. All right. So I'm going to be, pretending to be a little bit of a drill sergeant here for a moment and tell you that these are myths and lies that we tell ourselves. The truth is that there's already a lot of people just like you with less fancy gear, slower internet speeds, started after you started, have done less live streams, created less videos, less knowledge, less experience, that are getting paid with their content, growing their businesses. And in the current trajectory where they're going and where you're going, they'll have a more profitable business a year from now because they're doing it and they're implementing these revenue streams into their content. So we're gonna jump in, and I told you guys, I warned you that there's gonna be a lot of memes. And so this is gonna be the first meme here. This is gonna be the first revenue stream that we're gonna be talking about, which is affiliate marketing, okay? Affiliate marketing. Oprah's giving us all affiliate links here. So affiliate marketing, okay? So affiliate marketing, some tips here when you have an affiliate link, add all of those links to your YouTube descriptions, your Facebook live stream captions, right? Add it everywhere you can, everywhere you possibly can. Now, I also suggest that you create what's called pretty URLs or pretty links for all of your affiliate links, right? There's lots and lots of websites out there. Donut, for example, GoDaddy. There's lots of places where you can create a custom domain. You can purchase a custom domain for, a couple dollars a month. And it's just having pretty URLs, right? Because a lot of affiliate links are long and they're random characters and they're not easy to remember. But if you had pretty URLs or short URLs, then you can easily remember these links to give them out in your emails, when you're doing live streams, when you're doing talks like these. And it's just easier for your audience and your viewers to remember. This is our friend Justin Brown and his brother Mike Brown there on the left. And this is just a couple screenshots from their website in their gear and resources page. And you'll see that he has different tools that they use: Active Campaign, Genius Link, TubeBuddy, right? It's all there. And these are all affiliate links when you click on them. And again, it's just really helpful because again, people are asking them, what are these tools that you're using? And he's directing them here. And so I want to talk really quickly about affiliate links because I'm bringing affiliate links up as a first revenue stream for you to build as a content creator because people are going to be asking you regardless, right? If you're creating content out there, you're sharing different things that you're doing, programs that you're using, people are going to be asking you. And so affiliate links, you're not really selling them anything. You're not asking them for more money. They're going to be using these tools regardless. And so it's just a matter of them using your links so that you can get credit for sharing those tools and services with them. All right, so let's get back into our chat here. Okay, Also, get in the habit of saying this line in your videos, okay? Because a lot of people are like, well, how do I get people over to my affiliate links? All right, so get in the habit of saying this simple line or something along this line, very organic way. For example, when you're creating a video, let's say it's a tutorial video, check the link below to install whatever tool, Ecamm, TubeBuddy, whatever it is. Check the link below to install Ecamm so you can follow along with me in this tutorial. So this is a simple line that you can share. And if you're doing things on YouTube, for example, you may want to create review or comparison videos, right? Xbox versus PlayStation. Now, some examples here. I've done some quick searches here. Canon M50 versus an iPhone 12, right? Canon M6 versus Canon M50, right? Comparing products is always a good play, right? You can see a lot of videos around this. You can see that there's a lot of views for this. Also, when people are searching for comparison videos and review videos, they're usually further along in the buying process. They're usually almost very ready to make that final purchase. They're like, okay, well, I'm thinking about a Canon M50, or should I get a new phone, right? The new iPhone, right? And so they're comparing those two things. Now, if you're creating tutorials, you can also create tutorial videos for specific brands or create a video that addresses a pain point that allows you to introduce a product or service as the solution. So an example of this would be, for example, if you are creating tutorials around TubeBuddy, rather than coming from a point where, hey, the title is how to use TubeBuddy's Keyword Explorer, you can use that. That's easy, right? But you can also go one step further, because a lot of people may not be searching TubeBuddy yet. They just have a pain point. And so think about the pain point that the product or service you're talking about will help with, right? So for example, for TubeBuddy, as an example, rather than creating a video titled how to use TubeBuddy's Keyword Explorer, you may want to just create a general video on how to get more views on your YouTube videos. I have a little typo here, but how to get more views for your YouTube videos, right? And so somebody might be searching, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I want to get more views. How do I do that? And so you can talk about the different things that you can do. And one of the things that you can do is to use TubeBuddy's Keyword Explorer, for example, right? And so again, you're going to meet the person where they're at, right? There's such a thing as a buyer's journey. And so we can dive into that a bit as well. But how to get 1,000 subscribers in 2021, right? That's another popular video that you can search for, right? That you can be found for, that people are searching. And how to get more subscribers, how to get 1,000 subscribers specifically in 2021, right? That could be something that you can create a video around, and then you can talk about different tools that you use to do that as part of the process, okay? So some examples here, Nick Nimmin and also Ryan Walsh. You can see here that Nick, for example, is titling his videos, how to get views on YouTube with 0 subscribers, right? How do you do that? How do I get more views? I have 0 subscribers. So clearly Nick is addressing and focusing on new creators, right? Creators with 0 subscribers, which is really smart because they probably don't have any of the tools quite set up yet. And so Nick is addressing that. How do you get more views with no subs? And now Nick will be then talking about his process and some of the things that he can do, that he does. And one of those things will be, if you watch this video, will be TubeBuddy, right? And then same thing with Ryan Walsh here. So 5 ways to promote your new YouTube channel to guarantee views, right? And so again, Ryan is addressing somebody that wants to get more views. And then within the video, he's going to be embedding and working in different tools that he is using, okay? All right, we're going to talk here a little bit about memberships now, okay? So more memes, sorry, or you're welcome, depending on how you feel about memes. But we're going to talk a little bit more about memberships now, okay? So membership programs, first thing you want to do here is start small and think about growing a community, right? Memberships, for the most part, a big part of what people buy memberships for is the community. Being part of a community of like-minded people, that's very important. That's a big selling point for memberships, okay? So start small and then grow a community. And as your community grows, your membership grows, you're gonna need to scale that up, okay? That's gonna be another challenge, but that's gonna be a growing pain of memberships. You're gonna need to then be able to manage those You may need moderators and all those things, but start small, okay? Don't try to shoot for 1,000 members right away that are paying you. Start with 5, 10, right? And then you're gonna get to understand what are the needs, what are the pain points of the community, the membership, okay? You want to set expectations with members on what they'll receive from you each month, right? This could be mini courses, could be live Q&A or training sessions. This could be actual events, virtual meetups with other members, right? Very important to set the expectation. What are they getting, right? On the landing page, when you're selling your membership and promoting your membership, you want to make sure that you bullet point what can they expect from you, okay? You can also consider opening and closing your membership throughout the year. This is a popular strategy for folks that have memberships. If your membership is closed, right? If the cart is closed for registrations during that time, you can also have a wait list, and I'll share an example of that in just a second. You can also think about implementing an affiliate program for your membership, right? If you have friends or colleagues or partners, joint venture partners that have memberships in a complementary membership to you. So let's say you are you have a membership for PR, right? You have a PR membership for people that are interested about learning about PR and getting placements on different media outlets, right? You may have a partner that has a membership on copywriting, right? And so you can kind of swap. And so you can be an affiliate for each other. And I'll share some examples of that as well. So here's an example here, or a friend, Justin Brown. So his enrollment is currently closed, right? You can't sign up for his membership even if you wanted to today. So when you land on that website and you want to sign up, it goes to this landing page that says, sorry, we're closed right now, but you can get on the wait list and you'll be notified first when we open the doors for the next intake, right? So very smart. You don't want to lose that, right? So you want to build that. And so if you do sign up here, you could then, drip them some email, some value, some different guides, things like that, resources, until your membership opens up again. So you can start building that relationship, okay? Now, keep in mind, there's always a small fee, right? Depending on the membership platform that you choose, but it usually really works out in your favor because they're taking care of things like processing payments, housing the community, housing your content, all of those things, okay? So usually there's a good trade-off there. It's really usually worth your money to pay for that. Now, some of the tools here that you can use to build a membership is Uscreen, for example, Thinkific, Kajabi, Buy Me a Coffee, Patreon, and YouTube itself has a membership feature if you qualify for it, okay? So here's some of the tools there, some of the screenshots of their websites. If you want to go and seek that out and check them out, they have lots of content and resources to help you get started with building that. All right. So friend Napoleon here. Next revenue stream is one-time thank you. Okay, so one-time thanks. Now, this allows your audience to thank you. It's really that simple. Okay, and so I'll talk a little bit more about this. Now, this is when somebody wants to just thank you for your content one time. They're not signing up for a membership. They're not signing up to be a client of yours. They saw one of your content pieces, maybe a video on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, and it was really helpful for them, and they want to thank you, right? One time. And so YouTube Super Chat is one of the easiest ways to do this. If you're doing YouTube live streams and if you qualify for the partnership program, you get access to what's called Super Chats, right? And if you don't qualify, that's fine. You can still use sites like Buy Me a Coffee. You can create a PayPal.me account, Venmo account, right? Or similar tools like that where people can send you money, right? Little thank you, one-time thanks. Now you want to place these in your live streams, right? Pin it at the top of your live chat or at least in the description or captions of your videos, okay? Make sure you also acknowledge viewers that are sending you these thank yous, these tips, right? And so that you can start making that connection and start building that relationship with your audience members that are supporting you. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about here is consulting, okay? Consulting and also services. All right, so a lot of people look down on consulting and service because, it's not that automatic money right? That inbox money, or even brand deals or sponsorships, right? That are a little bit more sexier in the eyes of a lot of, entrepreneurs that are creating content. So a lot of people look down on that, but let me tell you, consulting and services are a great way to generate a real solid cash flow for your business as you are building these other revenue streams, right? Affiliate revenues, these take time, right? Memberships, these take time to build, right? But when you're doing consulting services as well, that's usually high ticket or, much higher like fluctuations of revenue, right? So you can get paid, fairly quickly, quite a fair bit, fairly quickly, right? The one thing about this, as we talked about earlier, is that it's active revenue. So it's not something that's recurring. You have to go and get that next client. You got to get that next service. You got to get that next gig, right? So it's not passive revenue, but it is a good, decent cash flow as you're building those passive revenue streams, right? One example here is our friend Daryl Eves, who is the godfather of YouTube algorithms here. And so on Daryl's website, you can book a call with him, right? It's not going to be cheap, but you can book a call with him to talk about YouTube and your channel, and he'll talk directly about your channel and give you direct, guidance on your channel, advice on your channel. So that's Daryl right there. He works directly with Mr. Beast as one of his clients. Right? You can also use these consulting or service clients in your content, right? Make sure you're leveraging that, right? You're a content creator, so you can get testimonials from them. You can interview your clients on a live stream or recorded and share that out. You can use those recordings in your Facebook ads, right? Or YouTube ads to get more clients, right? You can also create case studies to drive even more paying members to your membership or higher ticket coaching and service clients. All right, so let's talk about, I talked a little bit about online courses, so let's talk about online courses here. So online courses can be free or paid. Free ones are typically used as a good lead magnet. They can be a shorter version of a paid course as well. Now, you ask, why would someone pay for a course when the content is already available on YouTube for free? People pay for organization, okay? Organizing the content. Now, your YouTube, your videos, your recorded videos, your live streams on Facebook or LinkedIn, that's the wow, right? Usually you're sharing what you can do. Like, hey, if I use this tool, guess what? I can get more views, right? How do you do that? Well, in my course, I'll give you the step-by-step. They can usually find all of that content on YouTube for free, but it's usually in multiple videos and you got to, curate, a bunch of videos together. But if they pay for your course, then they'll be able to get the A to Z of all of the steps, right? You usually will be able to also offer resources like a worksheet or checklists or other things inside of the course that you can't normally offer just on the free content, okay? I'll share some examples here and also some different tools that you can use. Thinkific, Uscreen, Kajabi, Podia, Teachable, and a variety of WordPress plugins can usually create courses for you. So Tom Buck is a good friend of ours. So he's got a couple courses here on launching a podcast. Also, the Podcaster Idea Book, right? Another course there. Our friend Pat Flynn has a course on his channel here. He's got different courses on affiliate marketing and webinars and podcasting and email marketing, right? And so multiple courses here. And you can see Pat's courses are not cheap. They're around $1,000, but he's got different courses at different price points, right? All right, so we're gonna jump in here now into sponsorships and brand deals, okay? So here are some of the things that people say when they're trying to get brand deals. I'm too small to get brand deals, too small. So what you wanna do here, if you are a smaller, newer channel, you wanna mention in your video, hey, thanks to Ecamm, thanks to TubeBuddy for bringing this video to you. What this says is that it lets brands know that are watching that this space in your videos, in your content is available for rent. Also, brands pay for different things, right? It's not always for sales or new users. It could be for content, right? So it could be content for Facebook and YouTube ads. It could be content for the onboarding sequence. It could be content for their product and feature pages. It could be content for email newsletters that they're sending out. It could be content for internal training, right? Courses. Create a media kit. I'm going to share some examples here. Create a media kit that automatically elevates your professional appearance to the brands when you're approaching them. Build relationships with brand reps. Connect with them on social and especially on LinkedIn. Here's an example here. I did a search on partnership manager on LinkedIn, and you can see all of the different partnership managers from different companies. You may also want to search out affiliate manager, VP of growth. These are usually the individuals within a company that you can connect with to discuss brand deals and sponsorships. Okay, marketing manager, marketing director, maybe for a smaller company. They may also be have a hand in brand deals and sponsorships. So you want to reach out to them on LinkedIn and make a connection, make a personal connection. Don't try to sell right away. Don't make that first message or second, third, fourth message, involve any sort of pitch, right? Just want to connect. You want to understand what their goals are, understand a bit more about their business and see how you can help them. Okay. So that brings me to my next point here. Put your marketing hat on. Okay. Identify the opportunities that the brand has that you can help them with. Okay. If they have a weak YouTube channel, how can you help them get more views on their YouTube channel? If they have a weak onboarding process, how can you help them convert more of their free users into paid users, right? So you get the idea there. Really think about yourself as a member of their marketing team and how you as the content creator can help them with their marketing efforts. The next advice that I have is be creative with the deliverables that you're proposing. Don't just propose a one video deal, right? One piece of content, one blog post, one Instagram post, right? Don't do that. Propose multiple, like give them over deliver, right? You may want to look up a good friend of ours, Owen Video or Owen Hemseth. He talks about this really well and he really shares some super actionable advice with proposals for brand deals. Okay, so look them up, Owen Video. So one example here is rather than proposing a one video deal, propose a 3-month deal, right? Which includes one video on your channel, one video on their channel each month, a live stream workshop on their channel or yours. You will also send out an email to your list inviting them to the private workshop. And also perhaps if you have a podcast, which I know a lot of people here do, give a shout out on your podcast for that brand for all the episodes during those 3-month term, right? So you can see here now as a brand, you're like, okay, well that's awesome. Like, we're gonna get value from you from multiple platforms, multiple channels. You're gonna also help us with our channel and not just be on your channel. So it's a much more stronger proposal than, oh hey, we're gonna do one video. Is that cool? It's like, sound good? No, we're gonna do this for 3 months because I know that people need to see your brand multiple times so that they can then convert, right? And so you're gonna help them with that, right? So really think about the proposal. This could be, good, better, best, right? You may have, 3 different options, right? When you're pricing something, you can just be like, here for, this price point and here for the middle price point and here for like a real big price point, right? So good, better, best, and have different options. People usually choose the middle one, but they can't choose the middle one if there's only one option. So give them multiple options, okay? All right, so that brings me to our questions. So if you have any questions, by all means, please reach out to me, rob@tubebuddy.com. You can also connect with us on social. TubeBuddy's right there, @TubeBuddy. Or my personal Instagram is @Rob's other account. Seek me out there. You can copy and paste my name on LinkedIn as well. Find my YouTube channel. Feel free to comment there as well. I'm always all over the comments there, and also LinkedIn DMs or Instagram DMs. But also connect with us here at TubeBuddy as well, okay, if you have any other questions, all right? And then with that, big thank you to Paul. Big thank you to you for tuning in and sharing some of your day with me. If you have any questions, please email me, rob@tubebuddy.com. rob@tubebuddy.com. And again, thank you so much. I hope you guys are learning a bunch. I hope you guys really prioritize and we accomplish our goals here, prioritizing money-making activities. Again, use me as a resource. If you have any questions about anything around revenue streams, please reach out to me. Reach out to me through email there. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. And I hope to see you guys in a future conference in person. And if you guys are ever in my neck of the woods in Vancouver here in Canada, look me up, hit me up. I love coffee, so I'd love to grab coffee with you. All right, Paul, thank you so much again, my friend. I will catch you on Fortnite, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.